first on-site auction of the year, and we're gonna start with some Christmas. Oh, look at him. He's so nice. These are different bubblers. These are really neat. Normally when I find them, they never have the base. It's usually just the tree. Oh. These are like the mercury glass. This is a great box. We'll have to see what it goes for. These are fun. Normally when I find them, I just find this. I never find the actual bottoms. And then you have some really nice garland. The older garland. That's a good box. Ooh, Nomas. Pennant. Look how cute that box is. Oh, what are these? Oh, this is gonna go for a lot of money. I just love those boxes. Someone was like, you decorate with old boxes? Yes, you do. This is a good box, but again, oh, puppy. What's the price gonna be? That's a German Shepherd puppy. The melted plastic, or I would call it popcorn. Some of those can be really money makers. It just depends on what ones they are. There are a few that are rare, such as the Halloween owl. There's some wrapping paper. What in the world? They put cheese in it? A ceramic tree that holds cheese. What? We gotta take this out. I need this. It is a ceramic tree, but it holds cheese. We need this in our lives. So there's like, oh, there's all Avon pins. That might be fun to look through. Oh, those are pixie elves. We gotta. Oh, they're so cute. Cover that guy back up. Oh, we have deer. It's like more Avon. Yeah, there's more Avon. So this box is a winner. Oh, Phillips Park, New Jersey, what are you? Oh, I need this box. $19.55. Oh, what's all P-Road said? Those are cards for the oh, they love Avon. Holy cannoli. Wow. I know people poo-poo on Avon a lot, and I kind of do too, but some can be worth some money. Look how fun that is. Avon mushroom candle. Who knows, if this goes for $1, maybe I'll buy it just to do some look-see. Oh, the pins. The Halloween ones. These are good. Oh, it's a Wednesday. I like this box. Oh, these, wow. Who knows? Maybe we'll be in the Avon business today. Oh, there's Mickey. He's still in there. Oh. There's jewelry. That's fun. These are the tobacco flags. They're from tobacco. What are these? Huh. It's a cuckoo clock. I want someone like pigs. These are cute. Pig cookie cutters. Whole pig collection.
It can or it can't. You don't have to take it.
A whole pig collection. New auction motto. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I just don't want to overpay. I think that's what most people do. Unless it's something that you actually collect and it's hard to find, then I guess overpaying is okay versus overpaying buying it online. But we shall see what happens. I'm excited, nervous. There's a lot of fun stuff here. There's even some P-Berg stuff. Of course, there's Christmas, which you can never have enough of. So we'll see what happens. Excited, nervous, ready to see what we can bid on. And yeah, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Now guys, these Matchboxes and Hot Wheels. Don't groan, but I'm going to try it one time anyway. Buy the piece, meaning one. This is one item. And there's several boxes of them. I'm going to try them by the piece. And these obviously are in the original boxes, but again, buy the piece choice to start out. Anybody have 5 apiece on the Matchboxes and Hot Wheels? 5 apiece on them? Anybody 5 apiece on them? 5 apiece, 5 apiece, 5 apiece, 5 apiece. How about 3? Anybody 3 apiece on them? 3 apiece on them? 3 apiece on them? Okay, they'll go buy the whole box then. You never know. Here we go. Gotta try it. Huh? You can. They're going to be by the box now. Okay. So, yeah. All right, guys, buy the box your choice, the whole box, the box lot. Anybody have 10 a box lot? 10 a box lot, 10 a box, 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 how about 5 I have now, 7 I have now, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, now 22 and a half, 20, 22 and a half, 25, 27 and a half, 25 a lot. Anybody else? Sold 25 a lot.
Well, I got my P-Berg box for $5, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I didn't even realize some of these dolls are actually rather nice. She's nice. She's still all together. But yeah, P-Berg history, my favorite. So that was fun. That was a good buy for me. They still haven't put the Christmas up yet. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see what happens. And I actually also found a vintage Phillipsburg nail bag amongst some of the tools, so we'll have to see if I can get that. Well, I got one tote of Christmas, so that made me happy. And I also got this, the P-Berg Supply Company apron, which makes me really happy because I don't have one of these. I don't have a Phillipsburg one, so I'll take the nails out though. I don't need those. But that's a great buy for me for $3. So I bought the contents of this closet for a whopping $5. One of the main reasons I bought it is this jacket. Ingrandes? Oh, geez. 1958 France. Ooh, there's a military bag. We have hunting with some, is this a Woolrich? Nice coveralls. So for $5, this was a really great buy. These should do well at the flea market, hopefully. The first on-site auction of the year, and I would call it a success. Now, did I get everything that I wanted? Almost. But remember the new model, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I don't think I've ever thrown a fit at an auction. I think I usually have the auction regrets after, such as I ask myself, why didn't I just spend another $5 on the box? Or I should have bought that, I could have sold it. I should have bought this, I could have sold it. But no, today was still, it was good. I did buy some things for reselling, bought a whole tote of mystery, and then bought a few items that will go into my personal collection because they are local. So what should we go over first? I guess the local things, because I will not be reselling them. So this was in Milford, New Jersey, which is near Phillipsburg. So there were a few Peaburg items. There was the box that had the Peaburg paper. So these are report cards from Phillipsburg. We have them from the years early 1950s. So I'll add these to my personal collection. How are their grades? English, international business. They got, well, they hadn't, wait. Their grades were like on a range of 1 to 10, I think. Sewing, cooking, phys ed, women's history 1. Oh, it's probably world history. That'd be neat if they taught women's history. Type 1, stenography. So all sorts of classes that they don't have now. I don't think they had, no, they did have cooking when I was in high school. They did not have stenography or type. So these will be in my personal collection, and then to add to my ever-growing collection of aprons and nail bags that I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with, we added a Phillipsburg Supply Company one. Now this was amongst one of the tool shelves, corner of tools, so I pulled this out and asked the auctioneer if they would auction this separately, and they did. So I got this beauty for $3. So I will add this to my personal collection as well. A nice piece of Phillipsburg, we'll say industrial history. Then I ended up buying a closet for $5. There were a lot of hunting jackets, some Carhartt jackets, vintage ones, which Carhartt, I don't know why, but vintage Carhartt is very, very hot on the market right now. There were a pair of overalls and then a hunting vest, which should do rather well on mine. All of the other jackets I sold at the flea market. So that was a great quick flip. Some of them had some condition issues such as mold and some rips and tears. So I don't know how to remediate mold on the leather items. I don't want to try. So the best thing for me, the best option is to just take them to the flea market, and they sold. But the one jacket I did not take to the flea market was this. This belonged to Bob. That was the man that this house, all the items were being auctioned off of. He recently passed away, and he was a veteran during the 1950s, 1960s. So this jacket was in the closet. I'm going to not pronounce this correctly. Ingrandes, it's French. I didn't take French. And it has 1958 France, 1959. So a little bit of my personal research that I've done, it seems like this Ingrandes, that doesn't sound French enough, was a military base, or a depot, was a depot during the 50s to 60s. And in France, there were a lot of depots. So I think perhaps he may have got this in commemoration of his time spent there. In the one box that I purchased, there's actually a little medallion that had the same exact map on it. So this was a fun find. I haven't tried it on to see if it fits me. I mean, why not? If I can fit it, why not wear it? Unless it's, you know, unless this is worth thousands, but I don't think so. It's just a nice piece of military history. The armpits have a lot of wear. There's a lot of staining. So if I were to end up selling this jacket, I would sell it as is. I wouldn't try to wash it. I guess I could soak it. Put your ideas in the comments below on what to do. But if any of you recognize this, or perhaps you've had family members, relatives that have served during this time period overseas, and they might know, then let me know in the comments below. But let me know in the comments below. Just a really nice piece of military history, and in a closet for $5. I already made my money back on the items in the closet, so good find. Now we'll get to the Christmas, because you can never have enough. The box that had the antique Santa and the trees, that sold for a bit more money than I wanted to pay. It did have the Mercury candles in it, and those can go for, as I say, a decent amount of money. It always depends on condition. Are they broken? Do they have cracks, etc.? I did not get that box, Lasai, but I did get another box of Christmas. But before we get to that, let's just talk about this guy. I have never seen this. It's a Merry Christmas Tree Hostess set. It is from Avon. I did not buy the Avon. I was tempted to buy all the toes of Avon. If they would have sold for $1 a piece, I would have, because that would have been, I think, $5. You'd make your money back on $5. Plus, I thought it would have been fun to do a series on Avon, and if it's actually worth anything. Now, this Christmas tree, it is available on eBay for around $18. Oh my god. But like, it's a hostess set, but it is a ceramic Christmas tree. But you can put cheese and olives in it. I don't think I'd be doing that. It is in the style of the vintage ceramic Christmas trees, so this will stay in my collection. Taco Stacks actually, he bought the remainder of the Christmas, and so he let me pick this guy out of there. So kudos and thank you to Mr. Taco Stacks. Now, the other Christmas, I bought one tote, and it is the tote with, let's unwrap them. I didn't even wrap the other guy. The pixies. Will that focus on there? So we have one, and then, oh, there's 3 of them in here. I didn't even know that. I wanted to like not spend a whole bunch of time going through there because I didn't want to excite other people. Oh, this one's different. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. So that one's a little more rough. This one has been repaired. This lady is nice. And then this one is marked Japan on the bottom. Vintage pixies, depending on the brand, the maker, they can go for a decent amount of money. I love these little guys. Oh, I miss my pixie haircut too. My hair is not going well today, that's why it's wrapped up. But I do have this whole tote of Christmas. We have Avon pins in here. It's a great star, but if you want to see what is in this tote, then you are going to have to stay tuned for the next video, because I'm going to be going through this tote with all of you so we can see what goodies await inside. So mark your calendars for tomorrow or the next day whenever you're watching this, and we'll unpack some mystery Christmas. I know there's Avon, and I know there's those reindeers. That's it. What else is in here? Clueless. It could be amazing, it could be so-so, it could be, this is going back to the flea market, but we'll have to find out. But a successful first on-site auction of 2022. We can only hope that the
next auction, the auction after that, months of auctions to come are just as successful, and we can find some great vintage antique items, whether to research, resell, or add to my personal collection. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, click on that thumbs up button, and be sure to subscribe if you have not, so that you can follow me on even more adventures here at Paper and Moose. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video for the Christmas unboxing.